was a day of celebration for small-scale farmers. There's over 20,000 farmers in Kwazulu-Natal. 90% are small-scale sugar farmers, but they were never properly represented until now.
The sugar industry, the way it has been structured, has been that there's been only two organizations representing the industry players. It was cane growers and SASMA, the Millers Association. So they draw levies from the sugar industry to sustain those organizations. So when SAFTA was born, it meant then they have to share with us as well on those levies. That's why the big resistance came from. So the regulations that it were now gives us the same status as them. So we also collect levies from the sugar industry to pay our staff members who are actually doing the development work on the ground.
Smaller farmers will now have a seat at the table to help achieve the objectives set out in the master plan, which include improving and expanding the value chains in the sugar industry.
Our future lies with small-scale growers being a fundamental and active participant in this sugar value chain. We need to ensure that there is strengthened offtake agreement, increased the tonnage accessed or delivered by black small-scale growers. And that has translated into many hundreds of thousands of tons of sugar.
The last 5 years have been difficult for the sugar industry here in the Kwazulu-Natal province, but the finalization of this sugar master plan really brings back some stability to this industry. And of course, it's about inclusion and representation.
Back in 2019, as the Minister was saying today, this industry was in deep crisis in that there was, a flood of international kind of very below cost imports. The local market here had dropped below a level that was really sustainable. So mills were starting to close. We were running into supply problems. We were sitting with a potential collapse of the economy in northern KZN. Right? What this plan did is it gave us a framework within which to stabilize the industry and help us set a foundations in place that then allow us to sort of address the more systemic fundamental issues in the industry.
The industry is not out of the woods yet, but stakeholders are positive, especially with the Sugar Value Chain Master Plan, which outlines a number of proposals for diversification to grow the industry. Sumitra Naidu, CGTN, Durban, KwaZulu-Natal.